In this video, we're going to look at a bit of guitar theory and look at intervals and how to be able to work out any chord that you come across when you're trying to play something on the guitar. So we're going to take a look at some of the theory and a close-up of chord boxes and what the construction of chords actually are. So here we are looking at blank chord boxes. Now we're going to have to assume for this video that you already know about intervals. I've done a video explaining intervals, but a quick recap is you have your root note, then the next note after that would be a minor second, major second, minor third, major third, fourth, augmented or diminished, augmented fourth or diminished fifth, your fifth, minor sixth, minor seventh, major seventh, back to the root, or you've gone up a full octave. If you kept going, your second would become a ninth, so you're adding 7 to it. Your fourth, add 7, would become an 11th, an octave up, and your sixth would become a 13th. Now that's going to help you for if you had 9th chords, 11th chords, or 13th chords. But if you don't know that, or that's completely confusing, check the video out explaining that. Now we're coming to our first chord box here. If we had, for example, the A chord, now our root is just here, so that would be our root note. Like that. You'd have this note, which would be E, which would be our fifth. How do we know that? On our fingers, A, B, C, D, E, so it's 5. This note here, which will be G, A, so this is our root as well. And this note here is going to be our major third. This is a C sharp, so again, A, B, C, 3, so it's going to be our third. In this case, our major third. We could explain the whys and wherefores of that, but just bear with us at the minute. In this string, the E string, A, B, C, D, E, is our fifth as well. So here we're taking this as a starting point as to what the intervals are within the chord. So a major chord, as in the case of A, is made up of a root note, a major third, and a fifth. Now, if we had this note here before the major third, before is a minor third, so that's a minor third. Now, you know by your chord knowledge already that that note, and this note, that would be an A minor. That would look like that. That would be what your A minor looked like. Now, the note before a minor third is a second. Now that would give you this chord. Yeah, second there. That would be an A suspended. No, it wouldn't. An A suspended too, because it's got a second in. Second, minor third, major third, second, minor third, major third, fourth. So this would be our fourth. So again, as in the case of this, if we added that note, that would give us an A suspended 4. So we've got our fifth here. So we've got fifth, minor sixth, major sixth. So there's your major sixth. So you know from that, if you've ever come across an A6, would be that. A minor seventh comes after the sixth, so that chord, if you look at it here, that would be an A7, minor seventh, and then a major seventh here. So if we use that note like in here, if we say scrubbed this note out and use this one, that would give us an A major 7. Now when we're looking at our root here, before the root comes a major 7th. So got a 7 there. So if I used that note, that note, that note, and that note, that would give us an A major 7, a minor 7th here. That would give us an A7 in a different, written out differently. So that's a basic way of getting all them different chords. Now this is where it becomes interesting, because if you had something like an A7 suspended 4, what you would have is, I'll go down here, there's your 5th, no you don't, your root rather, you would have your 5th here, you would have your minor 7th there, and you would have your 4th there, and your 5th there. So that would be an A7 suspended 4. And that's how you'd work that out. You could have an A7 suspended 2, so you would scrub that out, and now there's your 2 there, and that would be your chord. And there's a whole range of possibilities. Now if we look at something like the E chord, for example, there's your root note on the bottom E string, this is your 5th, the B, so you've got E, F, G, A, B, it's 5 along, there's your 5th, this also is your root, you have this note here, your G sharp, E, F, G, so it's your 3rd, in this case it's your major 3rd, then you have your B, which is your 5th, and your root on your E string. So there's your E chord there. So again, if we do the same type of thing, we know that our minor 3rd is here because it comes before the major 3rd. So in this case, that would be your E minor, which you will already know. Before the root becomes the major 7th, so that would make a major 7th. The minor 7th, that would give you an E7 in like that. Now, we have our 5th here. We know that that's our 6th. So, there's your E chord. Well, that one would be an E6. Minor 7th, that would be an E7. And, sorry, there's your major 7th there. Now on the root, this is where it gets interesting. You've got your root, minor 2nd, major 2nd, an octave up. That's a 9. So that would give you an E added 9. So there's a whole different possibilities. There's your 4th. So that would be an E suspended 4. Doing it like that. Again, if we do D, there's your root. This note here is an A. D, E, F, G, A. So there's your 5th. This is a D, so that's your root. And this is your major 3rd, the F sharp. So there's your minor 3rd. So that would give you a D minor. Before the root comes a major 7th, so that chord there would be a D major 7. The minor 7th, that would give you a D7. This is your 6th, so that with this open here, that would give you a D6. After the 3rd comes that's your 4th. Add that note in, that would give you your D suspended 4. There's your 2nd there. So if you had that and that will give you D suspended 2. There's a whole other range of possibilities. If you had D7 suspended 2, D7 suspended 4, you could be able to work out. So that's a really beginner guide to being able to do this. Now if you came across something like a C chord, there's our root there, there's our 3rd there, the G, C, D, E, F, G, that would be our 5th, that would be our root in the E, C, D, E. That would be our major third. Now, from the fifth, we'll get minor 6, major 6, minor 7th. That would give us a C7. The root, when you think, this would be minor 2nd, major 2nd, an octave up would give us a 9th. This note here, C, D, E, F, G, would be our 5th. In there, you would have the C9 chord. So now we're going into being able to do 9 chords now. Sticking on C, if we had our C chord like that, now we'll know that this would be a C added 9. So if this is our root, and that's the 2nd, an octave up would be the 9. So therefore that would be our C added 9. So as always, thank you for watching.